imagine if she didn't plead guilty? She'd be at trial right now. This whole thing would be different. We would literally be arguing, is she innocent or guilty? Is she innocent or guilty? The whole season would have a different effect. And
yes,
I could see these scenes playing out and we would be like, wow, the poor thing. And so it's the whole show to me. It's so cringeworthy. Honestly, it's not. I have nothing personally against Jen Shah. I'm trying to keep an open mind.
No, me too.
I really don't want to show up here every week and just throw her to the wolves. But here's the thing. This is the worst scene. The most cringeworthy scene for me is, now listen, you did this. Now you know you did this when you go to bed and your head is on the pillow. You know, and you're talking to yourself. You know what you did. You know your trial's coming up. Now here's the thing. I mean, if I did something, I mean, wouldn't I tell my mother, my father, my children? I think my inner, maybe not the kids, but my inner people, the 3 people, they would probably know. As we were going to trial, we were sitting around a big kitchen table with 13 lawyers at our house. I mean, that's when it's time to you tell your lawyer everything, because
I agree.
So that's when your family knows, and the lawyers are like, great, you did it, we're going to get you off, here's our defense. That's when it's like, I killed the person out back, and now how are we going to get me off? And your mother's like, get her off, I don't care if she killed me. That's how it works. Your family is there for you. Now that scene with the mother, you're sitting, your mother doesn't, like, what? So you're now lying to your mother. Forget about the world. Forget about marriage. Like, so you're sitting there 3 months, 3 weeks. It's so cringeworthy, Kim.
It really is. It really, really is.
Her mother, who she took money from for all this. So it's like, you're a horrible person. I'm sorry.
She's good at what she does. She's good at what she does. Remember, if she pled guilty to basically being a con artist, conning these people out of their money, conning. So look, that's what she did for a living for all these years. That's how she was rolling in the Porsches and the expensive cars and the big diamond rings that she just threw and bracelets. So clearly this is what she's good at. I mean, wow. Just
wow. And I mean, but then to lie to yourself, like, I think she believes the grandeur.
I do too.
And that, do you know what that is called? Because you love
narcissism.
This is your favorite word in
narcissism.
The history. That is a narcissist, Kim. That is a narcissist.
I know it is.
I see it in her. I don't know if I 100% see it in Teresa. I don't know if I see it. Like, I see it in Jen Shah more than anyone. I just do. And so, I mean,
what, Teresa didn't deny what she did, what she knew? Oh, I signed papers. Okay.
I think Teresa's just dumb, and she is so dumb and loves. I mean, like, did you see the article where she's like, you're going to find out about Melissa? I guess because like Kenya Moore was on Melissa's, and she's like, you don't realize I'm not like that. I love everyone. So I think Teresa really believes her own shit because she's dumb. I don't think Jennifer Shah is.
Well, they're nowhere near as calculating. No. The word is calculating.
But that is so.
Teresa wouldn't even know how to calculate.
How are we going to watch this whole season with hours and hours of her saying on?
She's
think about it. If she was at trial right now, you would feel bad for her crying.
Yeah, she would.
To the shaman, but I mean, and you know, the kids, and honey, like, shouldn't you have thought about your children? Graduating meds before you did this?
What's a shaman?
Well, I had, why don't you listen to my interview with Shaman Durek, who's Gwyneth Paltrow's shaman, and he was on Bling Empire.
Give me just a synopsis.
It's like, you know, I don't know if it's for you and me, because it is it's very new age living. Not that people in New York and New Jersey don't go to shamans, but it's just, you know, peace. And look, I mean, it seemed like it worked, like peace and inner tranquility. And Kim, just what is bothering you? And just release it into the world.
I know, but nothing.
Right, like,
have no deep,
what's bothering me is I want $40 million right now.
Me too.
The people in the world don't fucking do what I tell them to do.
Right.
I mean, I'm all alone, which apparently I love, but you know, every now and then I'd love someone to come through the door that's really fucking hot and bow at my feet.
Me too.
Like,
me too.
I
Not
mean,
bow
I
at
don't
my
know.
feet, just be happy. I would just like to just have
Be
someone
happy.
make me
Okay.
laugh and
Me too.
feel comfortable with them. You know what I mean?
So
but
I don't
have,
know,
look,
like,
I
what
got
else?
this little angel.
He's
This is
cute.
look at these little angels. Yeah.
You know, like you would want to have your mother back in your life. We'd all
Well,
we've all had
yes,
loss.
yes,
But right, like
yes.
these are things I agree with you. It's not for us. It's not for us.
No. These people clearly have inner problems. Like I saw when Lisa Barlow said that basically she raised herself and she was left at a playground. Like that is trauma. And like her father was 39 years old when she was in college. I mean, you know, when you have all these
That's
kids,
like young. That's young.
Sure it is. Of course it is. Some people aren't even having kids till they're in their 30s. But like they raised, she
well, not
like,
now, but I thought in the older days.
Yeah, they did things younger. But yeah, I felt bad for her a little bit. I'm very conflicted on Lisa Barlow. I'm conflicted. I will have more of an opinion towards the end of the reunion.
You know who I'm conflicted on? I'm conflicted on Miss Whitney Rose. I'm conflicted.
I think she's a player. Like she's a player, like for the show. She's gonna do whatever it takes on that show. That's what it is. She will go to the fire for that
and
show.
You know what? She was on my podcast 2 episodes and right after the first season. And I said to her, don't change. She was like, I'll never change.
She was real
authentic.
Sweet.
Right. I'm authentic. And I said, listen, this is David's class on Housewives. Let me tell you what happened season 2 and season 5. I said, let's have a conversation. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to reissue this episode, everyone.
You
and like,
should.
she's like, I will never change. Don't you, Whitney?
You're
gonna work out your shit with Lisa and you can reveal it. I'm conflicted on Whitney Wild's Rose. I'm conflicted on my
and I don't like Meredith.
I know you don't. Listen, I think a lot of people, you know, there are people that don't. And I
don't like her husband.
Really? Seth?
Yeah, no. He's a pervert.
What do you mean?
He looks at other people. Well, he looks at other people's boobs. He comments on them.
I mean, this is other
people's wives' boobs.
This is such a overstatement, but like, I mean, I've met a lot. I mean, listen, I don't want to insult a whole group of people out there, but you're like, oh, but like, the Mormon way, it's just so strange. I'm sorry.
Is he a Mormon? Like, who's a Mormon on the show?
But well, I mean, like Whitney's leaving, and it's just you and me.
I mean, so
people listen to us because we're authentic.
You can look at other,
that's the thing. It's
wives and comment constantly on the cleavage.
No, well, that's what I mean. I mean, like a lot of the people like in the Mormon church, I've met them. I mean, they're the wildest, craziest. They throw you against the wall and they throw you down this. Like, sorry, we don't need to get into my escapades, but like all that listen, people want what they want. You can preach to any religion, but when the lights go down, people are fucking.
Well, listen, that's different. That's different, but you're a married man and you're mentioning someone's cleavage 150 times.
And I don't think Seth is a Mormon, but you know what I mean. I don't know. Listen, I'll have to try to look at Meredith through a viewer's
different eyes
because I know her, so it's very hard because she's so wonderful.
But that's because you have to judge them on how they are to you. You can't judge Meredith on someone else. You have to judge her on how she is with you.
And listen, I've had Lisa on my show. Like, I really am not team anything on this. Really, I don't have a strong. I'm fine with both Lisa and Meredith. I'm fine with. I'm fine. You know, it's just the one that's confusing to me. I'm conflicted on is Whitney. That's what I take away from the show. I find this whole thing cringeworthy with Jen. I don't know how we're gonna get through this. The mother scene I thought was one of the most cringeworthy scenes in the history of Housewives. The woman's limping into your house. You've taken money from her, and all for greed. Oh wait, your argument's going to be you were supporting your family. Your family.
Well, you know what? The thing is, all the people around her turned against her.
Yeah.
If I believe this, I believe that if the minute this happened, she threw herself at the mercy of the court and turned on them, she would have got a lot lesser sentence, but she held out
It's
right
the
to the end.
arrogance. It's the arrogance.
It's the arrogance.
And
it's the arrogance.
And not only that, but when she says like, oh, I don't know, like ever since I got arrested, and I get the master bedroom, and like this. I mean, and then people want to know when I make a statement like, I think right now, today, forget about the damn show from 9 months ago. Right now,
she still doesn't believe she's guilty.
I don't think she gets what's coming.
No,
I don't.
No,
I hope she let her get on. I don't care. I don't think that's the direction this federal crime is going. Yeah. And I don't think she understands what an actual sentencing is. Like,
what's the least amount that she can get, David? Do you know?
I mean, I guess like the least amount is nothing. You could have home an ankle bracelet,
right?
But do you see that? I mean, as a lawyer,
I don't
see that.
I mean,
maybe
they put
wrong.
Teresa away for less. They put Teresa away for less. I don't think 10 years.
No, I think less than 10 years.
Yeah, less than 10 years. I think I think deep down they told her what the deal could be. But man, this is tough.
But even 5 years, you come out different.
It's a lot.
Everyone's on Instagram now. Maybe I think we'll still have Instagram.
It's a lot. Hopefully. And losing 5 years of your kids. Oh my God. I mean, it's a lot. One day is too much. One day. This is tough. This is going to be especially going from what she.
I mean, the thing about jail is like, it's the punishment should fit the crime, but it also is to rehabilitate you.
I know.
Which doesn't always work. So like, if you're not going to be rehabilitated, I mean, I agree with you when you said last week, if someone's going to watch these episodes and this editing and this, it is what it is. Go get the raw footage from Bravo. And I think that's going to be even worse.
It's going to be worse for her.
You are put away for the amount of time it's going to take for your mind to sit in therapy and the commissary and mopping the floors and the books and really, really learn that, not say it in your heart of hearts.
I know.
Learn that what you did was wrong. Now, does this woman look like that's going to happen?